right, friendos, first things first, breakfast, or rather, smoothie that I eat, and then also snack after, because it's never enough calories to just drink this smoothie, but I still love it. I like a smoothie in the morning because I feel like it settles my stomach a bit, and also the protein that I use has probiotics in it, which I really like because my gut hates me. And you'll probably see why based on what I eat. But either way, it's great to have a little probiotic, and also I'm trying to become a muscle gal. So as much protein as I can possibly get, I'm gonna get. I have a few selections of frozen fruits that I might use. Maybe perhaps this summer fruit selection, which has black currants, raspberries, red currants, all the good stuff. Get some antioxidants in, definitely, with this one. I've also got bloobs, straws. I've got some chunked mango, but I think I'm gonna do like a mixed berry one today. Then we've got our ever powerful oat milk. I haven't had dairy in so long, like straight up like a glass of milk. I think my beehole would get blown straight out of the water if I tried to guzzle a glass of milk at this point in my life. And then the last thing we need is our protein powder. So I'm gonna take 2 big ol' scoops of this vanilla protein powder. I really like it because it's pea protein. So it is vegan protein, and it gives me 30 grams of that good muscle growing stuff that some call protein. So now that I've got that in my little blendy thing, my little blender cup, I'm gonna give it a little pre-mix, a little pre-shake, so that the powder can get incorporated a little bit better. I find this always helps. And then I'm gonna pop it in my blender real quick. What a stunning color. Get in my belly, let's get a glass. And because I'm a normal human person, I have these glasses, which are like the perfect smoothie glasses. So, let's use my impeccable hand strength to get that open. Oh, you know what? I really love protein shakes. I can't tell you. I do deeply enjoy them. Ooh, is that a little messy? No, we're good. No spilling. Can you tell I'm a pro? And that, my friends, is the first thing that I will consume today. So cheers. Oh hi, welcome to my bed. I thought I'd talk snacks over here where there's actually light, because the light in the UK is appalling on the best days. So let's talk snacks, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like I said earlier, if you're just having a smoothie for breakfast, depending on what you're putting in it, that's great. But for me personally, that is not enough calories, baby. So I like to snack throughout the day before having lunch, and make sure that I'm getting in the calories I need to process things and be a human being. And especially if I'm planning on working out later, it's like, come on, let's give myself a little juice, baby. So a few of my favorite snacks are things like feta and olives. Like, ugh, you feta work, bitch. Anyways, yeah. Basically like anything salty. And on that same like wavelength, I'm not gonna lie, good chips and guac is really hard to find in the UK. But I will say, if you can get a good one, seriously hits the spot. Also, not gonna lie, I'm the type of person that just likes literally a little slice of turkey breast while I'm watching TV. Judge me if you want. I'm trying to get my protein in, baby! And also, I'm incredibly happy to report that one of my favorite snacks of all time is also the sponsor for today's video, which is like, what? Blue Diamond Whole Natural Almonds! Heck yeah! Y'all, I've been eating these things like they're going out of business since I was a kid. Like my dad, I grew up munching on these almonds. I love them so much I can't even tell you. And they're also really freaking good for you.
Blue Diamond whole natural almonds are an excellent source of vitamin E.
They're also a superfood source of biotin,
which is great because biotin supports strong and healthy hair.
And these bad boys are also chocked full of magnesium, which is really essential for your body to provide restfulness. So you can get a better night's sleep because of these little guys. That's pretty legit. If you want to support one of my favorite snacks of all time, you can check them out at most of your large retail chains. Also Amazon.com and Walmart.com if you'd like to grab some of the Blue Diamond almonds. They're so good, dude. They're so worth it. What a nice little snack. Also, you get a little bit of protein, you get some healthy fats. I'm just such a big fan of these things, and I always have been. This is the easiest brand deal I've ever done. If you're having a tough time searching for these guys, you can also go on Blue Diamond's website to find their product locator. Just check that out and you should be able to find some near you. So thank you, Blue Diamond Whole Natural Almonds, for sponsoring this What I Eat in a Day. I love you guys. You're the best. And I'm just gonna sit here and keep snacking until it's time for lunch. Oh, hi, so we're back for lunch. Lunch is a very thing for me. For the most part, I'm a leftovers gal. So like we've got chili in the fridge and I would happily have that with a little bit of rice that we would cook up, maybe some cheddar cheese on top. Delicioso, I'm super down for that. However, if it's kind of a cold, gross day and I'm feeling like a little bit of warmth and comfort food, I make a toasty. A toasty, for all of the non-UK viewers of this, is basically just like an open-faced grilled cheese. Like that's the best way that I can describe it. So you lose one of the pieces of bread. I mean, you could have 2 pieces of bread and it would probably still be a toasty. But I would say the classique toasty is just a single piece of delicious white bread. Will, would you concur?
I agree.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna preheat my oven real quick because I do want it to get all broily and toasty, and then I'll show you what I put in it. I usually just set my oven to broil, circulate air, fan, 180 degrees Celsius. It's like the generic temperature on the gauge, so I always just go with what it already says. All right, so I got my 2 pieces of bread. This one's for Will, this one's for me because I'm a sweetie babe. I'm gonna throw these in the toaster for a second, like my regular toaster oven, just because you want these middle bits to get a little bit firmer, a little bit toastier, or they will wilt in the oven and not be very nice. So, pre-toast your toasty. Alrighty, so my little toasty bread has been perfectly golden browned in our little toaster. And now I'm gonna put a little butter on it, some Marmite, cause that's, you've got to, honestly. When I first started visiting the UK, I always hated Marmite so much, but I think it's one of those like things that you just gotta get through the breaking point of. Like when little kids don't like olives, but then as an adult, I could eat like an entire fistful of olives by themselves. I feel like Marmite has that same vibe. Like it's kind of funky, it's very salty, but I love it. I totally get it now. So I'm gonna take this good, delicious gloop and put that on our bread because I like that underneath my cheese. This is the devil's stuff right here. I also feel like when the cheese like melts into this, it makes it just so good. We've got our cheese, and then what I like to do, which breaks a little bit of tradition, at least how Will makes toasties, is I always put like a little bit of turkey or like chicken or some kind of protein before my cheese. So it's really more of an open-faced sandwich. But I feel like it's just like a little bit more calorically dense. You get a little bit more protein out of it. You could do this with like smoked tofu. Smoked tofu would be so good with this. You can get it in slices and it's really, really good. But I have turkey in the fridge, so I'm gonna use it. So this is our bed of turkey, 3 slices, baby. Not skimping today. And then one more thing that I like to do with my toasty, because like Y'all, if you want to upgrade any sandwich, some combination of mayo and mustard needs to be involved. And if you're not using Japanese mayo, what are you doing? You're doing such a disservice to your tongue and mouth. Like, please, just put a little bit of Japanese mayo on literally everything. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that. I'll drizzle it on before the cheese so that it melts down into the turkey. And then I am a huge fan of basic mustard. Like, I don't know what it is, please don't come for me, but the toxic looking yellow mustard is my favorite. I don't know why. Well, because I'm an American, probably. So then I've got this gorgeous thing going on. We'll take our cheddar slices and I'm gonna put this cheese on, baby. And there you go, you got the beginnings of your toastie. So I'm gonna throw these in the oven, and then about halfway through, I'm gonna put Lee Perrins on them, which is like a British staple. And it'll give these like little brown bubbly spots to the toastie, which is like quintessential, necessary for a good toastie. So I'm gonna toss these in and we'll look at them afterwards. All right, so while that is in the oven, just bubbling away, I'm gonna take a little bit of this soup. This is pea and leek soup. And it's actually really freaking good. And I like any excuse to have a soup and a little sandwich moment. Also, great excuse to get your greens in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a little pot and heat this one up while the sandwiches are going. While our toasties are going. Sandwiches, listen to me. Crazy. I would say that usually with a soup like this one, you don't really have to do that much to it because they already add a lot of salt and yummy stuff to make it good if it's pre-made. But I think fresh cracked black pepper, maybe a little chili oil, and some fresh grated Parmesan like upgrades the whole situation to the next level. So I'm gonna do that. All right, I think it's time to pull them. So let's do it. Woo-hoo-hoo, that looks nice. Oh, look at that. That is so good. Look at that bubbly cheese. Oh, yes. All right, I'm gonna plate these up real quick, and then I'll get our soup in some bowls, and then I'll show you the finished product, baby. So that is a less traditional cheese toastie and some pea and leek soup for lunch. Not sad about that at all. Ooh, that's hot. I have been waiting to eat this crispy bit of cheese since I saw it bubbling up. So I'm gonna be naughty and eat from the side. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. I'm telling ya, there is nothing better on a cold and rainy day. That is hot. Whew. Not like spicy, just temperature. It's good soup. Don't sleep on the pea and leek soup. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this, but I'll see you guys for dinner. It's evening, it's dinner time. I'm not gonna lie, the actual day that I started filming all of this on, that night I got kind of lazy post-stream, and we got fish and chips from our local chip shop. But this is the burger that we would have eaten that night had I had more mental fortitude. We have developed this recipe with a few key ingredients that has made it as slutty as possible. And I think that's where this dish really shines. This is not a healthy dish, I want to point out. This is what I'll call a treat meal, while also sort of having it at least once a week. So for this, you're gonna need brioche buns. What are the really, really good buns that you get in America?
Potato buns.
Potato buns. If you can get potato buns, those are like the GOAT buns. Just know that, they're the best buns. And then your favorite meat / non-meat patty. Like I said, these are non-meat patties and we love them, so all about this. Bacon as well. We really like this non-meat bacon, so we're using that. And then half an onion. I have this half saved. Mustard, ketchup, and Japanese mayo, because Japanese mayo is what? Superior in every single way. Remember that. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the onions as my first thing, and then I'll griddle those onions with our meat patty, so that those sort of add a lot of flavor to the beef. And then once that's all nice and crispy and delicious, I'll get to working on our bacon so it's crisping up at the same time in a separate pan. I'll make our burger sauce, which is basically just equal parts ketchup, mustard, and mayo. And then once all of that's done, I'll put a couple slices of the cheddar cheese on our warmed burgers so that that melts through. And then I will butter up our brioche buns. And this is a very slutty part of this recipe. I'll butter up our brioche buns and then cook them on the surface of the same pan that I cooked our bacon in. And that'll just make sure that the bun is soft and also toasty around the edges and buttery, which is just absolutely mouth-watering. So once that's done, I'll put it all together and show you the finished product.
Is this mine?
Yeah. If you want that, which one do you want? It's all done, everybody. Here's our slutty slut burgers. Yeah.
Just take a bite.
Yeah. Just tell me what you think.
Oh my god, it's pillowy.
I know, I did different buns this time.
I like potato buns.
I know! Yeah?
Oh.
That's it?
Oh, Artie.
Mmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mmm.
Dude, this is it.
Mmm.
Look at this burger.
Whoa.
Incredible.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna go eat the rest of my burger, but I hope you guys have a lovely night. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.